Alright, back for part 2. The first part of the video I did was this past Saturday. It's Monday now, December 10th. Had a few things I had to do there Sunday, so I'm just now getting around to finishing this up. I was talking earlier in the part 1 of the video there where I gave $550 out the door for this Glock. Well, I did. That's what the cost come to it, but I traded in a Ruger SR22 in on it also. I was talking earlier in the first part of the video about influences. Well, one fellow I run across here a while back, Papa Glock 83, I believe is his name. He had an SR22 and the thing gave him nothing but grief the whole time. Now mine, it was a sweet shooting little pistol. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. But his, well, one time there, it practically exploded on him. Sent it back to the factory. They worked on it, and he was still having some issues on it. And I think the main issue, the top slide was chewing into the polymer receiver. And they never could get it right. And Ruger, I thought, was like one of the big dogs up there with Glock, Springfield, Smith & Wesson. They wouldn't have that many problems. But, you know, every gun company, you know, every model gun, once in a while, you will have some problems. Even the Glock here. But Papa Glock 83 was pretty good. I'd sent him a couple of comments, and he replied back. And I know a lot of people get a lot of comments or emails with questions. They don't always have time to answer somebody. And then again, some of them just don't even try, you know. But he was pretty good about that. As far as SR22, I paid like $350 out the door for it, and I took a beating on it. Okay, the trade-in I was offered $200, and then I put $350 on top of it cash, $550 there for the Glock. And when something like that starts giving me those types of problems, it's got to go. Alright, I'm not going to fool around and send it back to the factory and the same thing happen later on down the road. Okay. A lot of other influences on here. Earlier today, I went down to another gun dealer, and he happened to have a little pistol I've been looking around for. The Taurus 709 Slim. Yeah, I am a Taurus guy. I like the feel of that little pistol. It's great for summertime concealment. And, well, I put it on layaway. I would have got it today, but Christmas only being 15 days away, I figured, well, I'd better hold back on that. So, in case any last minute details come up for Christmas, you know, I'll be set there. The people that influenced me to choose that firearm, Crucible Arms, I believe he's an NRA certified instructor out of Minnesota. Another guy, Firearm Patriot, he does some pretty good reviews and shooting. And another fella, he's only got about 10 or 12 videos on YouTube. He goes by Practical Prepper. He's got a 709 Slim. He had some problems with it, sent it back to the factory, and they seemed to fix the problems. And he did a little sit-down interview, nothing fancy. He just described how the gun worked there at the firing range after he got it back. Seems like all the problems were taken care of. Pretty good video. It was like he was sitting across the table from you, you know. Seems like a nice guy. As far as the Glocks go, a lot of the influences, you know, that got me to buy a Glock, because, like I said, I'm a Taurus guy, and I really don't think the Glock is worth $550 or $600. They could sell it for $350, $400 just as easy, probably get more business. But there's one guy goes by the name of Such 00. He's got a lot of good Glock videos, and especially one of the elusive Glock 36, the Slim Glock, 45 caliber. And I'll, be honest with you, I would love a chance to shoot that model. I can't find it around here. And I've read a lot of comments and heard a lot of people say on YouTube, and even a few people I know around here tell me that the 45 Glock in the Model 30 or 36 has less recoil and is less snappy than the 40 caliber Glock, the 23 or 27. I'd like the chance to find that out for myself. They say it's a real soft shooter, the 45 Glock, and Model 30 or 36. Maybe one day I'll get lucky. Another fellow I like, TN Outdoors 9. One video that got me to laugh, and he was running around the woods. He had a Glock in each hand, firing them off at targets at the same time. Well, a lot of other people's done that too. But during this video, he was wearing a suit and tie. And I said, my God, it just hit me. TV weatherman. He'd be perfect for it. Another guy on here, Safe Arm Review. He does a lot of good video on the conversion barrels. I think they're called Lone Wolf or something like that. I was kind of skeptical about those, but I come here buying the Glock 23 and getting the conversion barrels, later on down the road. But I really don't need a higher caliber than the 9mm. I'm comfortable with it. I can shoot fairly decent with it. Another fellow that's got some good Glock videos, Chanderson1. I got to send him a shout out. He was an influence in my decision also. And then here's one guy, the Armory Channel. That guy is a hoot. I think could be best described as having a colorful personality. He even did one video where he's at the range and this old man sweeping up the spent shell casings, and the man stops right in front of his camera and just keeps sweeping and sweeping, and the Armory Channel guy's standing there like, WTF. Oh, that was pretty good. I think his channel would probably be rated R, but hey, we're all adults here. Another one, Jeff Quinn at gunblast.com. He's got some good review and shooting videos. No nonsense type of guy, just gets right down to business. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, we gotta go with the Big Daddy here on YouTube, Hickok 45. Guy loves his Glocks. Always does a good video. He looks like he's having a lot of fun when he's doing it. And he doesn't talk down to people. Matter of fact, none of these people I mentioned here seem to be talking down to anybody. They don't come across as know-it-alls. I enjoy watching their channels, and they help me make a lot of good decisions. Help me prevent myself from making some bad decisions. So I'm not going to complain any. Well, I guess I've rambled on long enough, but I thought I'd throw out some of my main influences there. As far as myself, a lot of people, they only review certain types of guns. Me, hey, I'm not a gun snob. If a gun's cheap, as long as it works, I don't care. Especially something like this Phoenix Arms pistol here, the HP 22A. It's a good little gun. If you take care of it, use the right ammo, shouldn't have any problems. Got a $150 gun sitting beside a $550 gun. Hey, if it's good, I'm going to give it a try. I'm not going to knock it. Well, this Garage Guy 879, I'm going to get out of here. I've rambled on long enough. I got things to do, places to be. Y'all have a good day.